Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and very good day. Today I would like to present my final year project, phase 1, which is road comfort performance through on-road testing of interior passenger car cabin noise. Before I start my presentation, I would like to introduce myself. My name is NAIM SAFUAN bin MOHD Hisham and my metric number is B0919102060. And my final project is supervised by Professor Madya, TF Dr. Muhammad Zahir bin Hassan. Next, we go to the table of content. This slide presentation will start with introduction. Then we go to the problem statement. Next, objective, literature review, methodology, and last but not least is conclusion. Okay, for introduction, this project is to analyze the road comfort performance at several locations in Malaysia with varying traffic conditions. An experimental investigation using a sound level meter device was carried out to measure noise inside the cabin car, which leads to a statistical analysis in the final result of this study. And the study was observed changes in the sound quality and level in the term of traffic condition and time in the vehicle cabin by applying an on-road testing method. Next, we go to the problem statement. For the problem statement, the current situation for this issue is vehicle manufacturers and suppliers are always being asked to produce quality vehicle cabin for the market as compared to the quality of the price charged to the consumer. So it is important because customer will expect a quiet and comfortable interior of their cars. Okay, then how it can be solved? In order to supply a good and comfortable vehicle, the company manufacturer needs to have some research and on how noise emission can be reduced for their customer convenience. It is necessary to identify several factors that contribute to the current unpleasant sound inside the cabin car. Then we go to the objective. For the study objective, the first one is to collect the sound level data of the interior car at specific time frame during peak hour and non-peak hour. So this project will divide into two phases, which is during peak hour and non-peak hour. Second is to identify and analyze a sound level in a distinct location, such as urban center, metropolitan cities, or on highway. And next is to conduct a statistical analysis of the experimental data. We go to the scope of project. For first scope of project is this investigation was carried out by utilizing an on-road testing method in order to determine the level of road comfort performance. The second one is this experiment is carried out by traveling to several places in Malaysia that will be highlighted in chapter 3. So the third one is this experiment will measure the sound level at various locations and time using variety of car models. For this project, we use 3 types of car. And the last one, the anticipated outcome has been reviewed as a step to analyze road comfort performance through on-road testing. We go to the part literature review. So the literature review, the first journal is conventional.f.j, which is published in 2018. The title is Designing the Damping Treatment of a Vehicle Body Based on Scanning Particle Velocity Measurement. So from the journal, we can conclude that this researcher have made a research about designing the damping treatment of a vehicle body based on scanning particle velocity measurement. So there are several advantages of benefit of sound damping for vehicle. The first one is vehicle can improve your vehicle dampening, can improve your vehicle acoustic by reducing background noise and preventing sound escape. For the second one is definitely reduce the level of vibration and rattling fell inside the cabin because dampening material such as acoustic foam and tape fiber absorb much of the rattle. And finally, the dampening reduce the filtration of road noise into the vehicle, making it soundproof and silent. So for the second journal is Aslan. The journal is published in 2010. The title of the journal is a new method to measure vehicle pass by nose in a finite dimension semi-anaphoiding room. So this journal is about conductor on a method to predict vehicle pass by nose infinitely sized semi-anechoic chamber with a chassis dynamometer. Okay, next we go to the methodology part. Okay. First one is the research planning and concept study. The research planning and concept study is to evaluate the road performance with varying traffic condition. The experimental work is carried out using on-road testing method. Then the flowchart chronology of on-road testing performance, sound pressure level using decibel meter is shown in the flowchart. So the first thing is the experimental work, then divide into two sections, which is vehicle selection and experimental setup. So after that, we go to the location selection. For location selection, I choose three categories of area, which is city or urban center. The second one is metropolitan city. The third one is highway. This location is chosen because it has a high traffic index during peak hour and non-peak hour. Okay, so for the data collection, the sound level of interior car, I will record the sound noise level in specific time, and the second one is noise level in specific location. Then a statistical analysis will be conducted from the data. For the experimental setup, I choose three type of car model, which is Honda CR-V, Prodo Myvi, and Prodo Asia. And the device used for this data collection is TA653B sound level meter. Okay, the precise location of the device sensor, the sound level meter can be located either at the front or rear passenger seats in order to measure the sound level of the interior car. From the figure above, we can show that there are two locations that can be put the device, either at the front or at the rear seat. Okay, for experimental setup, there are five procedure, which is the first one is start the car, then drive the car on the selected road. After that, turn on the TA653 sound level meter, then travel about 30 minutes at wearing speed limit, and don't forget to on the recording button. The recording button will record every 2 seconds. Okay, lastly, after about 20 or 30 minutes, stop the recording and park the car. And the data will automatically save in the device. Okay, for the preliminary result, So from the three types of car, there is a comparison of the noise level of the car interiors during peak hours and non-peak hour, which will be shown through the data analysis. For this preliminary result, I have collect the data during the peak hour. The experiment is conducted at the same location, which is in Aiko, during peak hour. So the data was collected during peak hours time. From the data collected, the CRV shows the lowest reading of noise level compared to Prodia Asia and Prodia Maybe. Then it can be concluded that a detailed analysis will be analyzed in final year project phase 2 in the next semester. Okay, the last one is the conclusion. Okay, from the study in final year project phase 1, it can be concluded that the study is able to collect the sound level data of the interior car at a specific time frame during peak hour and non-peak hour. The second one is project study. One is identified a few journals that give implementation in order to select the method for this project. And the last one is full statistical analysis of the experimental data will be determined in final year project phase 2 in the next semester. That's all from me. Thank you.